YouTube, what's up everybody? Hope all is well. It's Dropping Bodies. Today we're going to go over a complete sensitivity guide to help you find your best sense. I get questions on stream every day asking me, Drop, how do I find my best sense? What does this mean? What does that mean? Should I copy another player's sense? No, you should not. Sensitivity is meant individual by individual. What works for one does not work for all. It's not universal. But I'm going to help you in this guide today to get your sense right, to get you in the battlefield and winning more fights. Let's get to it. Alright guys, we're in the training ground. I got me an AR and an SMG, right? And we're going to go through each sense and show you what it does and how to find your best sense, right? So let's go to the sensitivity part. Okay, so you see standard view. What standard view means, standard view is just going to be when you're turning left, right, up, and down. Camera means without firing. So if you took your standard view, I'm at 115 and I put it all the way to 0, right? I can't look up, down, left, or right. I can move, but I can't look around. So all that is going to be like your sensitivity when you are moving around. Okay, 115. Okay, shoulder aim view. Shoulder aim view is no scope, meaning you have nothing on it. It's a bare bones gun. You just picked it up off the ground. Okay, that is exactly what shoulder aim view is going to be, right? So if I took shoulder aim view and I put it to 0 and I aim down sights, I will not move. But if I fire, I can move, right? Because my firing sense is different from my aiming sense. Now you can make them the same. It's up to you. It's what works best for you, right? So we go back here. We put this back to 31, where it was at. Okay. And now, again, I can look around. You see? So this is all just camera. Remember, camera and firing are two different things, right? So now if you go to red dot scope, that is going to be the one-time scope. So if I go over here, I grab me a one-time scope. Grab the one-time. Okay. I put it on my gun. Okay. And you see I can move, right? Everything's good. Aiming down sights. Right? Sensitivity. If I go to red dot scope, I'm at 31 and I put it at 0. I can no longer move, right? But when I start firing, I can. Okay. That back. Now I can track again. I can aim again. No problem, right? So that is just like this though. Once I start firing, that's a different sense. Just aiming down sights, right? So that also would go for the 2 times, the 4 times, and the 8 times. That's just aiming down sights, guys. That's not actually firing the weapon, all right? When you're aiming down sights. So let's go over it one more time. Your standard view is just your movement, left, right, up, down. Okay, your shoulder view is if you have no scope, bare bones gun, you just picked it up, nothing. That is what shoulder aim view is going to be. Red dot scope is the 1 times, then 2, 4, and 8, of course, speak for themselves. Now, firing would be the same thing. If I go into firing, standard view would be when you start firing your hip fire. I like mine a little bit slower. I keep my movement speed at 115 because I like to move fast. But when I shoot, I just wanted it a little bit slower. So if I took standard view and I put it all the way to 0, as you see, ready? I can move, but once I start firing, I'm stuck, right? Look, I'm stuck. You can't do anything, right? So I go back to firing. I put my standard view back at 105, right? Which is just 10 under what my camera is, right? So now if I'm firing, so many people around, but that is when I'm doing this. You see that? That is that speed. Okay. Now, shoulder aim view. Okay, is the same thing, right? So if I went in here, shoulder aim view is 31. I put this down to 1. Okay. Now, oh wait, I'm in the wrong sentence. Okay, boom, boom, boom. I go to firing. Okay, I go to shoulder aim view, and I take that and I turn that to 0, right? So now I can move, but once I'm firing, I'm stuck. I can't move again, right? So I put that, you find your sense, and remember, when you're looking for your sense, guys, keep it at what it is or start low. Me, I take everything, I put it all the way to 0, and then I work my way up. That just works for me, okay? The red dot scope is going to be when you're firing with the 1 times. The 2 times scope, again, is for the 2 times. The 4 is for the 4. The 8 is for the 8. Don't follow other people's sensitivity as being the right one. There's no perfect sensitivity. It is individual basis. What's good for you is not good for him, and it might be great for this guy, but you got to try it. And always try to find your own. Me, I take everything, I move them all the way down, I go up. I would rather go up than down until you find what's perfect for you. As soon as you do, trust me, you'll know it. You'll be locked on. You'll be hitting shots like never before. I hope this helped. I hope that you can find your perfect sense, and you can always come by. I'll be live daily on Twitch, Ion Dropping Bodies. If you have any questions, hit me up there, and I'll see you guys again shortly.